A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a landmark ruling that has sent shockwaves through the political landscape of California, a federal appeals court has declared the state's unprecedented law requiring background checks for ammunition purchases unconstitutional. The decision, handed down by the Ninth U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals, marks a significant moment in the ongoing debate over gun rights and regulations in America. The court's ruling was based on a 2-1 decision that upheld a lower court's injunction blocking the enforcement of the law, which was initially passed by California voters in 2016 as a measure aimed at reducing gun violence. The law mandated that all ammunition purchasers undergo background checks, a requirement that the court found to be a violation of the Second Amendment right to bear arms. Circuit Judge Sandra Ikuda, writing for the majority, stated that the law meaningfully constrains the fundamental right to keep and bear arms. She emphasized that the state failed to demonstrate that the law was consistent with the historical tradition of firearm regulation, a standard set forth by the U.S. Supreme Court in its 2022 ruling in New York State Rifle and Pistol Association v. Bruin. This ruling has had far-reaching implications for gun control measures across the country. Governor Gavin Newsom, a staunch advocate for gun control, expressed his dismay at the ruling, calling it a slap in the face to California's efforts to implement stronger firearm regulations. Strong gun laws save lives, he stated, adding that California voters had made their voices heard when they approved the background check measure. Newsom's administration has indicated that it is exploring legal options to challenge the ruling, underscoring the ongoing conflict between state and federal interpretations of gun rights. The law's supporters argued that it was a necessary step to prevent gun violence, citing that last year, 191 reports of armed and prohibited individuals attempting to buy ammunition were recorded, all of whom were blocked by the background check system. However, the court's decision has been hailed as a victory by gun rights advocates, including Olympic shooter Kim Rhode and the California Rifle and Pistol Association. Rhode described the ruling as a big win for all gun owners in California, while the association's president noted that it was a significant step against what they termed overreaching government gun control. The ruling has reignited the debate over the balance between public safety and individual rights, with gun control advocates warning that the decision could lead to increased gun violence in the state. Critics of the ruling argue that the background checks were a reasonable measure to ensure that firearms do not fall into the hands of individuals who pose a danger to society. The dissenting opinion, authored by Circuit Judge J. Bybee, argued that the majority disregarded Supreme Court guidance by effectively declaring any limits on ammunition sales unconstitutional. Bybee contended that the background check system had proven effective, with the vast majority of checks costing only $1 and taking less than a minute. As the dust settles on this pivotal ruling, the future of California's gun laws hangs in the balance. The state has the option to appeal the decision to an 11-judge panel or the U.S. Supreme Court, which could further clarify the legal landscape surrounding gun rights and regulations. The outcome of this case will undoubtedly influence not only California's approach to gun control, but also set a precedent for other states grappling with similar issues. As the nation watches closely, the debate over the Second Amendment continues to be a flashpoint in American politics, with passionate advocates on both sides of the issue. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.